for the first time ever, 50 to 80% off of everything. Was it true? Was it legitimate? Did I order anything? Well, today I'm gonna get into all of the details, answer all of your questions, and show you my possible purchases. Hello everyone, my name is Isabella. Welcome back to my channel. This is not my first Aritzia video and it definitely will not be my last, so be sure to like, subscribe, and stick around for the future ones and view the other ones after this video. So before we get into the video, it's important to know what an archive is in the fashion world. So essentially, archive pieces are garments released in earlier seasons of high-end designers. Obviously, Aritzia is not necessarily a high-end designer. I will leave it up to you if you think that Aritzia is a high-end designer or not. I think they're somewhere in the middle between fast fashion and decently high-end, but that's for you to decide. So the term archive signifies that a piece is highly valuable, and now knowing the definition, it's easy to see that this is usually because archive pieces are usually pieces that are no longer available to purchase by the general public. So the sale is over now, so I wanted to talk a little bit about that before talking about what the sale actually looked like, the website, and my details and my review and everything like that. So what was the Aritzia Archive Sale? So for starters, this sale was not on the Aritzia website, but instead this was a completely separate website and domain called archivesale.aritzia.com. So now that the sale is over, when you go to that specific domain, you get to the website and it just looks like this. And it says that, sorry, it's gone. This page doesn't exist anymore. It also says up top in slightly smaller writing that the archive is closed, and it just gives you an option if you want to track your order. Now that we've gotten that out of the way quickly, I'm going to give you an inside look into what the archive sale was. Simply put, the archive sale was exactly what it sounded like. It was Aritzia selling archive pieces, but at an extremely discounted price. Aritzia said, and I quote, "For the first time ever, this sale was going to have 50 to 80% off of everything." I personally feel like that might be a bit deceiving because it is only for the archives, not everything Aritzia has as a whole. This site also said, enjoy exclusive pricing on styles from previous collections, the ones you thought you missed, for a limited time only. I also wanted to mention that the timing of the sale was very weird. So the sale started at 3 a.m. EST, so that's here in Toronto, Canada. It was just an extremely awkward time for a sale, so just keep this in mind for the rest of the video. So why does this sale matter? Why was this particular sale so exciting? So I think that everyone was excited for this sale for two reasons. So number one being the discounted Aritzia clothing, obviously, but also number two is the fact that the pieces are archives. For those who are unaware, Aritzia frequently introduces new styles and colors of clothing, but those specific styles and colors will come and go from season to season. So essentially, having the opportunity to purchase pieces that you thought were gone forever and that you wouldn't have the opportunity to have, especially if you were really excited about those pieces and didn't get the opportunity, obviously this is a great opportunity to purchase those items. And that's why people were excited. They thought that they were going to get to purchase the items that they wanted, but they thought were gone forever. Let's talk about my experience. So a lot of people were wondering if this sale is legitimate, if it was as good as it seemed, if it was worth it, etc. And I'm here to give you all the raw, authentic, real, juicy details about how this sale actually went. So I actually found out about this archive sale on TikTok, and I think that that was the case for a lot of people as well. The only issue with this was that I think a lot of people got really excited in a very short amount of time. Like, if I hadn't found it on TikTok, I wouldn't have known it ever existed because I didn't get a email from Aritzia, which was really weird. You think they would, maybe other people did, I'm not really sure, but that was definitely very bizarre. As I mentioned before, the sale went live at 3 a.m. where I am, and people actually stayed up for the sale. Now, I'm happy I didn't stay up for the sale because I heard so many people saying that the site crashed when it went live. Like, Aritzia community literally crashed the sale. With that being said, I keep hearing horror stories about people who either stayed up for the sale or woke up at 3 a.m. for the sale, but then had to wait an additional 3 hours, some more, some less, and then when the site crashed, people couldn't purchase anything that they actually wanted from the sale. I heard one woman on TikTok say that she stayed up until 3 a.m., added everything to her cart, was really excited, but then the site crashed, and when the site finally went live again 3 hours later, everything in her cart had already sold out. I cannot even imagine the horrible feeling that would have been. And that's just another reason why I'm so happy I didn't stay up. I knew it would be very chaotic, so I'm really happy that I didn't stay awake for the sale, because if this happened to me, I think I actually would have lost my mind. I'm not even kidding. So I went to sleep very peacefully, and then when I woke up, I think at like 7 or 8, I checked the sale. So by the time I actually went on to the sale, I thankfully didn't have any issues with the site crashing. But with that being said, everything good and like cute was sold out, and everything else that was still in stock had the more extreme sizing like XXS or XXL, which I'm obviously like neither of those. I can't fit into either of those, so it wasn't very helpful for me, and I feel like a lot of people also experienced this. So I didn't really have anything specific in mind that I needed, and I wasn't planning on purchasing anything. I was just gonna hop on, see what the sale is like, maybe think of like a video idea that I could do around it. But then I went on the website and I saw that the Levi's wedgie straight jean were on sale, and I had to grab them. So the sizing chart was actually telling me to get a size 26, but they were completely sold out, obviously, so I decided to go with a size 27. This past summer, it's fall now, but this past summer I had also been wanting one of those really cute like tennis kind of sporty dresses just to work out in, like, you know, go for a little walk and stuff like that. So I came across one on their website, and it is called the TN Action TNA Slick Court Dress. I got it in size small, and the color I got was dusty pink. The white ones were also in stock, but I just thought that I'll buy one similar to that like next season during the summer, because a lot of brands tend to already have black and white ones, but not a lot of brands have cute colors like the dusty pink. So that's the one I got. I'm hoping it all worked out, and I'm really excited for that. I think the dress ended up being like around like $50 or $60 anyway, and that was with the discount. And a lot of other stores sell it for that price, regular price. So I'm like, women in STEM, shop smarter, not harder. So now let's get into my actual review of the sale. To be perfectly honest, I'm a little bit disappointed, and I feel like that says a lot considering I'm not even one of the customers that had a horror story. And I say that I'm disappointed for the following reasons. So number one is that, like I mentioned before, the timing of the sale was absolutely unhinged. Like, why does any sale need to start at 3 a.m.? Like, Aritzia knows how many people go hard for their brand, and I think if it started at a more reasonable time, that would have improved the shopping experience drastically. That leads me into number two, which was the fact that the site crashed. Like, Aritzia knows how many people love their brand, and I think that being better prepared for such a ginormous amount of people visiting your site on such a big sale day would have also made it a lot easier for people to secure pieces that they actually liked. And I definitely think that should have been a top priority for them. I think it's pretty unreasonable to not only have people stay up until literally 3 a.m. for the sale, but then to have the site crash and make them wait an extra 3 hours to purchase from you is just insane, to say the least. And to be honest, like, the items weren't actually anything too special. I mean, there were some cute items, but for the most part, I feel like it's kind of safe to say that a lot of the items didn't sell out the first time for a reason. As I mentioned, I didn't have any major horror stories, but I did notice that things were selling out extremely quickly, obviously, which sucks. So overall, I'm gonna give the actual sale like a 7 out of 10 due to these 3 disappointing factors that I listed above. So anyways, let's get right into the unboxing process. So I heard on TikTok that the pieces are actually kind of like free balling inside the bag. Like there's no usual bag that Aritzia usually provides you with. So that's just a little hot tip, is be extremely careful when you're cutting it open, because obviously you don't want to cut your clothing. For that reason, I'm just gonna cut it a little bit and then rip it open. And they were right. So the items quite literally are free balling inside of there. So when you're cutting it open, be very careful not to boom slice your clothing right down the middle and damage them. So initial thoughts, let's pull them out and see what the vibe is. Here are the Levi's. It says wedgie straight, 100% cotton, high rise, snug through the hip and thigh. I don't think it said that on the website, so I'm a bit disappointed. It actually looked like it was pretty oversized on the listing, so that makes me scared that I might not fit into a 27. Crap. I'm kind of nervous, not gonna lie. But other than that, the jeans do look super cute. I mean, it has that classic look, and it's kind of like a mid-wash, which is perfect because I want to make my clothing collection a bit smaller, and having pieces like this that are like a mid-wash is really, really good for mixing and matching different outfits. Now let me pull out this other piece. So this was the cute little like active wear dress. It looks really cute. Here are the straps and the back. They come together at the back, as you can see. I got a size small, which was, I was a bit nervous about it, but it doesn't really have any padding or anything in it. It has a slit here. My main concern is that I'm hoping it will fit nicely, but also that it won't be too short. I'm actually gonna try these on right now for you guys. So give me a second and I'll show you how those fit. Just as I was afraid of, I'm not gonna show my undies, but these cannot even get over my butt. Like, oh my gosh, I'm literally so annoyed right now. One second. And again, just as I suspected, the back of the dress is just too short. Like, I bend over once and it's done. Like, it's done for. So both items I purchased are a no. I'm extremely annoyed. Oh my god. I honestly should have just followed my intuition and not ordered anything, which really sucks. Clearly this, like, the dress fits well. Maybe I should have gotten a medium. I don't know, but I'm really annoyed because the front is fine, but if you have a booty, and it may look fine here, but my ass cheek is literally right there. Like, it's not gonna work. I'm so annoyed right now, genuinely. Wow. I think I definitely probably should have gotten a medium, because I did get a small, but I'm usually a small on top and sometimes a medium on the bottom. So I thought since I don't have a lot here, it would kind of be more proportionate, but I just don't think that's the case. I'm honestly really annoyed. I'm gonna change back into my clothes and then wrap up the video and give you some of my final thoughts. As you can probably tell, I'm annoyed. The worst part, I might not even be able to return these. I don't know. I honestly don't even have much more to say. Like, that really sucks. And clearly the sizing on the website is not accurate, because it told me that I was actually a size smaller than that for the jeans, and I couldn't even fit into that size, and I sized up. So, I mean, maybe the dress was my fault. Maybe I should have just sized up to a medium, and I'll take accountability for that. But even the sizing on the website for the jeans recommended a size 26, I believe it was, and I went with a size 27. So the fact that that even doesn't fit, and this was supposed to be my oversized option, like, I'm annoyed. I just really hope that I can return these items, because obviously I don't want to keep them if I cannot use them the way that I want to or wear them. So let's get into my final thoughts. So I'm gonna be brutally honest with these final thoughts. I'm happy that I got my hands on a few pieces, even though they didn't fit. I mean, it might end up being a bigger headache than anything to try and return them, but I'm also really, really happy that I didn't stay up to secure these pieces, because I really would have lost my sanity. I'm being so honest. I would have completely lost my sanity over this sale. That being said, I wouldn't recommend that anyone else loses sleep over a sale ever. Like, just don't do it, because something like this could happen. You could get the items, they could not fit you. I also heard a lot of people on TikTok saying that they received the wrong order. So who knows if they're even gonna get the pieces that they originally paid for and wanted. Like, that really sucks. So I think that Aritzia has a lot to improve with this sale. I'm not sure if I'll be trying to shop with one of their archive sales again in the future. I'll probably try it out just to make a video for you guys about it and get the inside scoop. But yeah, essentially there's no guarantee that you're even gonna be able to purchase or receive the items that you actually want. So just keep that in mind when it comes to these kinds of sales. They are very tricky to navigate, and I would even say they're pretty risky considering a lot of people won't be able to return anything. It's just like insane to me. Let's wrap it up. So with all of that being said, if you purchased anything from the sale, I want to know how it went. Let me know in the comments how it went. If you made it this far, let me know your thoughts on the sale, the sizing, the video in general. Would you purchase from a sale like this in the future, given what you know now from this video? Like I said, I have more Aritzia videos coming in the future, and this also isn't my first, so make sure to like this video, subscribe, and watch the other one that I've already done. As always, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.